If you love warm, timeless interiors with a touch of nostalgia, you're in the right place. Today, we'll explore cozy farmhouse living room ideas with a vintage twist, perfect for making your home feel welcoming and full of charm. Let's take a look at some beautiful designs that might inspire your next living room update. A soft, neutral living room with a white slip-covered sofa, distressed wood coffee table, and vintage mirror above the fireplace. A cozy farmhouse space featuring shiplap walls, a leather armchair, and an antique trunk used as a coffee table. A bright room with whitewashed walls, a vintage chandelier, and cozy linen curtains framing the windows. A charming space with a mix of plaid pillows, a weathered wood console table, and an old ladder repurposed as a blanket rack. A warm living area with rustic wooden beams, oversized knit throws, and a repurposed barn door as wall art. A classic farmhouse layout with a tufted linen sofa, vintage clock, and reclaimed wood shelving full of books and baskets. A small sitting area styled with antique wall sconces, neutral tones, and a vintage side table with fresh flowers. A layered room using a faded Persian rug, wicker baskets, and reclaimed wood decor pieces for a time-worn feel. A farmhouse nook with a slip-covered armchair, a whitewashed fireplace mantel, and a cluster of framed black and white photos. A simple space with cozy cotton throws, a vintage-style fan, and an old church pew used as extra seating. A bright open-plan living room with exposed beams, vintage framed art, and a soft jute rug underfoot. A classic neutral palette with a soft gray couch, a painted antique cabinet, and stacked firewood for rustic charm. A calming space with lace curtains, whitewashed wooden furniture, and soft, warm lighting from table lamps. A welcoming living room with a farmhouse gallery wall, floral pillows, and an old window frame used as decor. A naturally lit space with cozy throws, fresh greenery and antique jugs, and a distressed white coffee table. We hope these ideas help you bring more warmth and vintage charm into your living room. Remember, you don't have to redecorate everything. Even a few small touches can make a big difference. Until next time, happy decorating!